This is a short video to explain the problem I'm having with better pushback on X-Plane 11 and the 737 Zebo. So we go to ground services and better pushback, and we click on pre-plan. I should say that up to at least a week ago, for the past few years, this has been working properly.
Pushback failure. Error initializing audio messages. Please reinstall better pushback.
So that is saying I should reinstall better pushback, which I have done on a number of occasions. Even if I click on one of the other elements, I will get the same thing. So I request the pushback.
Pushback failure. Error initializing audio messages. Please reinstall better pushback.
Alright, so that's that. So I cannot use the better pushback to obtain a tug. So I have gone to GitHub and scroll down to releases, which is the latest one, as it says that we must download it from over here. So I click on latest and I download this to my downloads folder, and since this problem arose I have now done that 3 times. And there we have the better pushback zip folder. So I go into that, extract it all to not that folder, but I go to the X-Plane folder on desktop and go to resources and plugins and better pushback. In fact, I don't even do that because that's the old one that's already there. So I would normally shred this one first with AVG, and then I go to plugins and select that folder for the download. And if I click on that extract, then it will extract it and place it in the better pushback folder in the plugins folder. And that's precisely what it did. Resources, plugins, better pushback, and there are the folders. So if we go into data, we then have icons, messages, and PO, whatever that is. And then we go into messages, and it gives the various languages. So we go into English GB, and here are all of the messages that you can get. So if I click, for example, on connected,
turn connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So all of these messages are working. So the problem appears to be in the initialization, and I don't know where that is done. It's probably in there somewhere in one of these 3 files. It's probably in this Windows XPL file, and I cannot open an XPL file at the moment as I do not have anything that will do it. The other alternative is that X-Plane 11 itself has corrupted in some way, but I don't really understand why it will give me a voice message saying there is an issue and the other voice messages all exist and are working, and yet it can't access them. So it's very, very strange. I have found a program that will read XPL files, and it appears that the XPL file is a DLL file only used by X-Plane, and it is an executable file, and this is what it looks like. So I'm not going to be able to change it.